Hello and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to our post-match analysis video of this weekend's game where it finished at the Den in SE16. Millwall 0, Coventry City 3, and that home hoodoo continues. But look, let me jump into the game because I'm not angry. I'm just a little bit disappointed, but it's coming. It's coming, and the future's bright under this young man. We start the game off, in my opinion anyway, for the first 10, 15, 20 minutes, like an absolute house on fire. I thought the way we kept the ball was absolutely a joy to watch. And I can see what Edwards and his staff are trying to do within the short period of time that they've been in charge of this football club. Because the way we kept the ball was an absolute joy to watch. Playing through midfield, players running beyond, closing down. I think the closing down could have been a little bit better in the reactions side of it. But players running beyond, playing through the lines, and some of the passes and some of the packages of play we had at times on Saturday, I thought was an absolute joy to watch. But I just don't think we're getting the rub of the green at the moment from, at home, in front of our home fans. I thought, yeah, like I said, we were good. We had a couple of early chances. Hanneman hits the bar from an early chance. We had a couple of pop shots, but it was an unchanged side. And rightly so, understandable. But I just don't see us, on Saturday anyway. We wasn't going to score if we played all night. Listen, yes, we tonked Sheffield Wednesday 4-0. They did lose to Birmingham at the weekend, so let's not get too ahead of ourselves. But there's improvements. There was improvements. I see some lovely stuff at times, but we now need to learn and figure out a way to put the ball in the back of the opposition young, because it's all well and good having all this package of play, lovely ticky-tacky football, if we're going to be toothless in front of goal. And there's a couple of players I don't think now, or at least coming towards the end of their cycle. And there's nothing against these men. One of them, Mo Wallace, he is not up to the standard of football anymore. I think we need a new left back, because by all accounts we can't rely on Joe Bryan. I would actually play Nino Abdul-Malaki on Wednesday, but I'll get into that in another video in the week. I think his legs are gone. He tried his hardest, but if it wasn't for Barr, who I thought was absolutely phenomenal and outstanding in the game at the weekend, I think it would have been 4, 5, 6-0 potentially, and that's not being what's the word? I can't think of the word now, but that Coventry we need to look at Coventry and think to ourselves, if Coventry can do it, we can do it, because Coventry are everything that we will slowly become under this young, vibrant English manager, because the way they pass the ball at times as well, cutting through us through like a hot knife through butter, was a bit concerning. But I don't think we were outplayed in terms of like full on chances. You get where I'm coming from? It's just a clinical nature that Coventry and all these big clubs have at this present moment in time, that separates us from the rest, unfortunately. Because I think we're good. I think we're very, very good, or have the potential to be very, very good, up until it gets over that white line. When we get over that white line, I think we panic. I think we freeze. And I don't think we put our foot on the ball enough. I think we rush our decision making. For one of their goals, I can't remember now, but for one of their goals, Bart makes an outstanding save, an absolute phenomenal save, Bart, man. But I'm asking for my defenders to back up my goalkeeper in that situation and clear the danger, be on our toes. We just seem a little bit, I don't know whether it's a mental state of playing at home, we just seem a little bit off it, but it will come. And I think I'm going to end it here because, yes, we were good. Yes, we were good, I understand it. But there's no point in having the ball if we're not going to put it in the back of the onion. And I think that will come. But I think he needs a window. This is not his players. This is not Joe Edwards' players. I think what I can see in the plan there. But it's just too easy at the moment to come to the Den and get 3 points. Because if you do your homework with Millwall, if the opposition do their homework with Millwall, all they've got to do is do one ball over the top and we're in. And they're in on our goal. And that's I don't know how it's going to change. I don't know whether we're going to need to sit back a couple or drop back a few yards. Maybe we go two up top to try and get the best out of our attacking players. That's something the gaffer needs to work on. Thank God I'm not paid to do that. He will know. And I think he will realise now some of these players are unfortunately coming towards the end of their cycle. I.e. Tom Brayshaw, love him, not a goal scorer. Murray Wallace, love him, not a defender, legs are gone. And let's be real, he's playing out of position. He's a centre half playing out there. Do you get where I'm coming from? We will be fine. We will be fine this season, I think. But we now need to figure out how we put the ball in the back of the net at home and get games over the line, because you can see it in their faces. It's so desperate. They're so desperate to get that hoodoo off their back at home in front of our supporters in SE16. But for whatever reason, for now anyway, that hoodoo continues in SE16. See you in the week for more content. Come on, you Lions. Please consider like, comment, subscribe and share. Come on, boys. Let's get this hoodoo off our back.